It's cold outside, but we're not going to be very cold this morning. We only got to have our comprehension class. Should be interesting. And as we see here, we have a lot to cover. But what seems like a lot, you know, it's never a lot for grade 4 because their class filled with what children? Right. Intelligent, brilliant children. So even though it has all of these long objectives up here, filled with all kinds of words that you're wondering, what is really going on with teacher this morning? I was like, to stop all that teacher, give me all of this work to do, and I want to sleep. You know that you'll be able to do all of these so easy with the same thing as you want to sleep. You think so?
Yeah.
Right. So we have our first objective, which says to name 3 characteristics of biography. Identify the steps necessary to write a biography. In the next 2 weeks, complete a biography with at least 10 sentences on a person of your choice. I will just scratch it on the board. Very hardly here. Answer questions based on the text in complete sentences only. Classify statements as fact or opinion. State with reason whether you think Harriet Tubman was a brave woman. How many objectives? Hold that question answer.
6.
How many objectives do we have?
6.
6. All of them are new things?
No.
No?
Yes.
You're sure? All of them are new?
No.
Could you tell me which thing up here have you done before? Anything at all? Tell me. You've done fact and opinion. So you said, Tony, you will move that in a while. Tony? You did biography about Dr. Martin Luther King. Anybody else? Anyone? Yes? That's lovely. You've answered questions in complete sentences before, so there's nothing new there. Anything else that you think you've done before?
No.
What else are you doing?
I think we have number 6 days when
Okay. So you think you've done that, or you think it will be easy to do?
Yes, it's easy too. But
Think it will be easy
you
to
can
do?
have something like that, but you didn't have the carrot, so you didn't have you had somebody else.
Who was it, somebody else? Tell me. Miss Rosa Parks. You remember that lady?
Yes.
Miss Rosa Parks. Alright, you all are a bit intrigued still. So you said you've done fact and opinion before. So I'm going to give some people a paper, you know, and you have to read the paper to the class, and then you're going to decide, the class will have to decide if you're uncertain, if it should be a fact or an opinion.
Yes,
Okay, so we have some statements, and we are going to now decide whether they are fact or opinion. And I heard somebody say clearly that we've done this before. So if we have done this before, somebody can tell me what is a fact. Trevor, it's something that is true. Whenever you have something else to add to that, you can look up the answer in the book. Yes.
A fact is something that can be proven.
A fact is something that can be proven. Okay, so what's an opinion?
Something that is not true.
that is not true. And how you know it is not true?
You cannot find the opinion.
You cannot find the answer to it in a book. And why can't you find the answer to it in a book? Yes, because you're shouting at me. And one, if it is sometimes
An opinion is when you don't know if it's right or wrong.
why you don't know it?
Because when
Oh my. Kayla? Something that you think. Any joy that same word is going to use. Oh my, she's showing the answer. She's a mind reader. Kayla? You were here when we did that. You're trying. That's true. We didn't hear that one. He didn't answer at all. He's still trying to think. Yeah?
it's something that is not
Why you think it's
I realize if opinion is that if you choose that, if I choose that November is the best.
okay, so you can see there's feelings. I'm close an opinion, but you can't tell. Who does the opinion come from? A person. A person. So it's how the person thinks or thinks or feels or reacts or believes about something. So we know the difference between a fact and an opinion. Alex, could you read your sentence for us?
Vertebrates are animals with backbones.
Okay.
Fact.
I'm speaking underneath the column that says fact. Come on, let's quick. I have some nice snacks just for you. Shania, read yours.
Learning about animals is the best part. Opinion.
And why is that the fact? Sharon, why it's not a fact? Because you're looking at me like I'm crazy and I believe I'm crazy. Think so too? No, prove to me that I'm not crazy. But maybe you believe so for me, yeah, I thought so. I don't believe so anymore. So why would that statement be a fact? Oh, so you don't want to learn about animals, so that can't be a fact. Okay. So why do you think it's not a fact?
Because someone said what they thought, how they thought it would be.
Someone said what they thought it would be and what they felt about it. Alright. So come to Shania. Laverne.
The last male sacrifice is a fact.
And we have stop. We have Sharon saying she could not hear, so be a bit louder.
The dog male platypus is a fascinating animal. Fox.
Okay. Let's go. We have to be democratic in here. Those who think it's a fact. Those who think it's, I think it's a fact. Those who think it's an opinion. You have to convince me. Can you convince me why that is an opinion?
I can convince you it's not an opinion because
You can convince me
it's not an opinion.
it's not a fact.
It is not a fact because it's telling you. It is telling you what somebody thinks.
It's telling you what they think. And when it's telling you about how somebody views something, it is an bring it. Jared, read yours.
Frogs, toads, and hip news are all examples of an opinion.
Very good. The fact. Are we going to dance on the way? Yes. I'm waiting to find out that was
vertebrates because they do not have backbone.
And again.
Insects are vertebrates
Read
and
again.
invertebrates because they do not have backbone.
Did you know that?
Yes.
How did you know that? Who taught you that? You. When? You probably came across it in your research because we're yet to invertebrate. So, how can I prove that that is a fact? Tony?
I can prove that this is a fact because when you kill insect, right, and you smash it, it doesn't take a long time to smash it.
Okay, so you're going to actually do some actual research and then you're going to hit it to see. So I will call the police because calling is going to kill the insect. Alright, so it would indeed be a fact. That's something you can look in an encyclopedia or a book. You actually have a book in your library that has this, that should have that. So you should be able to find that. Who else has one? You think so?
Yes.
Yes.
Fish are silly creatures.
Alright. Any more? Oh, Dante has, I think that should be the last one.
No, Kirel.
Dante.
Mammals breathe and long. Opinion.
Very good. Oh, you remember? Come, Dante.
Birds, that's the whole thing.
Yes, Terrell.
Opinion are very ugly animals.
Our statement as fact or opinion. Sharon, which objective is your comment?
Black opinion.
Tell me.
Black opinion.
Think you've done number 5. Anybody agree with her?
Yes, teacher.
And did we do it very well? Did you understand that?
Yes, teacher.
So, we have completed objective number 5. Thank you, Terrell. So I can put a file face here.
Teacher, all them have 4.
No.
No. Yes, I have 2. You should go. That's one.
We are going to spell a word. Take one. You've been quiet this morning. Can we have a letter? N. Oh, it's still that. Winston. A. Oh.
Always A.
I know you had it. I have to call again. Tell Giovanni. L.
No.
I was here and I don't want to share detail. When they continue to hide it, they're not going to pick up the other. If you write a case like that, you'll be in trouble.
Oh my.
So that was no letter. We are looking at a biography. What do you know about biography?
My hand is up first.
I realize. Tell me, Arisa.
A biography is about a characteristic of biography is when you're talking about someone, about their life and about how they live.
Talking about the person's life and how they live. Sharon, you know something else to add?
I think a biography is something that you write about.
That you write about another person, very good. Because you got someone else has to write about that person to be a biography. Very good. Yes, Tony?
I think a biography is a paragraph that you write about someone or something.
Someone or somebody, well, we looking at biography, you want to look at
Someone.
Someone. So someone, okay? Trevor?
I think a biography is when you write facts about.
I'm so happy.
He doesn't have my brain.
He's really my brain. You know, he's intense. Look at my brain. But tell me now. Tell me again, Trevor. I like it. I'm excited. I'm sorry that you finish. When you finish, I'll repeat it again. Let them up here. Let my team here. Yes.
A biography is when you write facts about somebody.
Facts about someone's life. Is the history there? What's the history that you listen? Now, how are you going to write the details in that biography? I can say I'm writing about Michaela, and I can say, last year Michaela was in grade 3 and she did very well. And then I go back and talk about, in kindergarten she got a medal for sport. And then I come back and I say, in grade 4 she did very well in spelling. And then I go back and say, last year she went to Guyana. Do I write it like that?
Put them in order.
I have to put them in order. So they should be in date order. But to get my smile, it takes me like to work for it. Tell me now. 3 characteristics of a biography. Don't say.
3 characteristics.
Tell me. Kishima, give me one.
Putting things in order.
Putting what things in order? What do you think for? Oh, she brings mathematics going to me and data. This is information in order. About what? About the character. So putting information in order about the character. That's one. Tell me, and one, you have number 2? Oh my. So girl, you have one. Oh boy, yeah. Practice. Then save yourself. What's the other one? Alisa, give me one. Always write facts. The information about the person, and that information must be always factual. What else? How is it arranged? In order of their life. But you know what? You still get sick. I'm going to ask you that again and see if you'll be able to better answer me, because you took a long while here just now. I don't know what happened. I went to China and come back and still waiting for answer. A biography that they're going to look at. Now let's see who wants to pay attention. Whose biography do you think they're going to look at?
He's a
think she's a black ancestor?
Maybe she was in black history.
You think she was in black
China.
before? Okay.
Known as the
She was a leader in of the
Anybody have any papers?
She was a slave. She died in March. Yep. March 10th. My friend here. One more day. Teacher Awena Makina playing.
Good. Hands up.
She is
Out. In. Down. Go down. Very quietly, you are going to read the first part of that biography. Very, very quiet. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to read. Don't worry about how far you get. Just start reading it to pick up the information. You're not reading with the person next to you. You are reading on your own.
Thank you.
One more minute. Alright, stop. Let's see how well you did that bit of reading. Who is the main character
Harriet.
in our biography this morning? Main character. And our objective said we're going to answer in complete sentences. Diana? We have to vowel. And she has a person last name. So school out the mouth. Harriet Tubman. Who can tell me when she was born? When was she born? By reading on that paper, she just came up here. When was she born? Piano? She was So then when is her birthday? When was she born? Not where was she born, Michaela? Jared, what do you think?
Harriet Tubman was born 1830.
In what month?
November.
So could you tell me when she was born, please?
Harriet Tubman was born 1820 in December.
Okay, so she was born in December of the month of the year 1820. Now there are 2 years given for her birthday. 2 days given for her birthday. Why?
1821. Her name is 18. You know when she was born, but they just took the birth because the slave that she was the slave owner.
Okay, so they weren't complete records, but they gave an estimate based on records of the slave owners. Okay. Now let's see who was reading and thinking. Is she still alive?
No.
How do you know that?
Because she died in 1960. Hi viewers. What kind of camera?
Alright, so with Jared's question, Jared said December, because I didn't have a paper, that is Dorchester County, Maryland, that's not December. Okay? So they gave you a place where she was born. They didn't give you a date, a specific date. And Erica was telling us why there was no specific date, because of the records were not kept properly at that time, so they couldn't give a specific birthday for her.
Teacher Harriet's name is not Harriet Tubman. She changed it when she was 30.
So whose name?
Her mother's name.
Her mother's real name was Harriet Tubman. Okay. Can you figure out what she did? Do you know why she was famous already? You know why she was famous? Can you figure that she was already? Or you have to read a bit more? Or we're not going to spoil it for the other kids. We're not going to spoil it. Anybody else was able to reach as far as to why she was famous? No. So we're going to have to read some more. Now I gave you a piece of paper. Very quietly. Now that you're starting to think about this woman, and you know she's really doing what because Black History Month, and you write down any question that you might have about her. You have 1 minute to write down a question that you might have about her. And when we finish reading completely, we will see if we have answered that question or if we need to do some research. So use your pen or pencil and on the paper, write down the half a minute more to write any question that you have. follow on paper. Finish up your question, count it down from 10, and then we're going to follow on the paper. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Harriet Tubman. Occupation, I gave you two of them. She was a nurse and a civil rights activist. Born 1820 in Dorchester County, Maryland. She died on March 10, 1913 in Auburn, New York. Best known as a leader in the Underground Railroad. Where did Harriet grow up? Harriet Tubman was born a slave on a plantation in Maryland. Historians think she was born in 1820 or possibly 1821, but birth records weren't kept by most slave owners. Her birth name was Araminta Ross, but she took the name of her mother, Harriet, when she was 13. Life as a slave. I want you now to make the person next to you read that paragraph about the life as a slave. You are going to read quietly. I let's see what we came up with. Who can tell me how many children were in Harriet's family? That's not a complete sentence, nor do you shout anything at me. No specific. Winston? Harriet Tubman's family having 11 children. Very good. How do we know Harriet was not treated well when she was loaned out to another family at the age of 6? Sharon?
She was beaten and she had to eat table scraps.
She was beaten and she had to eat table scraps. So that shows us she wasn't treated well. What caused Harriet to have dizzy spells and be fainting for the rest of her life? So she was just standing there and she was dizzy spells and she passed it out. What caused that to happen? Tyrell?
She had to because
She had a serious injury. Nehemiah was moving his furniture now, which he shouldn't be. So Nehemiah can explain to us how Harriet got that head injury. Can you explain to us how she got that head injury? I think I don't know, but you were being very attentive. Take one. Louder.
She got that injury by
Got an injury when?
when she was driving up.
Okay, that's when she was driving upstairs. And here's somebody disagreeing. Okay, love?
She got injured to the car. I compared one step on the chair and had a weight iron. He told me to finish.
Okay, very good. So slave owner was throwing something to hit another slave, but it missed and it hit Harriet. Now, let's read that again. Now, the tension is very so I thought I might ask one of you to continue. So we should be following. Life as a slave. Life as a slave was difficult. Harriet first lived in a one-room cabin with her family that included 11 children. Fiona.
When she was only 6 years old, she was loaned out to another family where she helped take care of a baby.
Trevor.
She was sometimes beaten and all she got to eat was table scraps.
Later, Harriet worked a number of jobs on the plantation, such as plowing fields and loading produce into wagons. Alex.
She became strong doing manual labor that includes hauling logs and driving up.
Arika.
At the age of 13, Harriet received a horrible head injury.
Tony.
It happened when she was 15.
Are we supposed to hear you?
It happened when she was visiting the camp.
A slave owner tried to throw an iron rake at one of his slaves, but hit Harriet instead. The injury nearly killed her and caused her to have dizzy spells and blackouts for the rest of her life. So now we see all of the answers. No answers. Were we correct in answering our questions?
Yes.
We answered most of them. Now, very importantly, some people, as they were reading, you know, the first part, you wrote down questions.
Yes.
Have you found the answers to any of those questions? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. For those of you, we're going to look at those questions towards the end or in a later class. For those of you who haven't found any answers, or who have found answers, did you come up with any other questions while reading?
No. Yes.
Was there anything else? So you have some more questions added on to your list?
Yes.
Alright, let's see what we find out. Now you're going to listen while I read the next section, which says the Underground Railroad. Now you are going to try at the end to tell me what is the Underground Railroad. So you must listen carefully. So, during this time, there were states in the northern United States where slavery was outlawed. Slaves would try to escape to the north using the Underground Railroad. This wasn't a real railroad. It was a number of poles, slave poles, called stations, that slaves hid as they traveled north. The people that helped the slaves were called conductors. Slaves would move from station to station at night, hiding in the woods or sneaking onto trains until they finally reached the north to freedom. Yes, you like that idea? You like thinking the night journey? You like that idea? Okay, so Sharon likes that idea. And Molly's hand is up. Could you tell us in your own words what Underground Railroad was about?
I think the Underground Railroad is a place where the slaves lived in the United States.
It happened in the United States, yes. It wasn't necessarily where they lived. Tony?
I think the railroad, Underground Railroad was a place that they used, the slave owners wanted to use as underground trains.
They said it was a train, and they didn't talk about slave owners. Keon?
I think the Underground Railroad is a way the slaves help to find their way in the north.
Help to find their way to the north. To what? What was so important in the north?
Freedom.
Help to find their way to the north to get to freedom. Now, would it have been places, or the little slave houses, would they have been places that the slave owners knew about?
No.
What do you think would happen if the slave owners knew where they were? Everybody waiting. They would block it off. Why would they block it off?
So they can't get to they can't go to freedom and
They can't get to freedom, and then if they catch the slaves, what would they do with them? Bring them back, or beat them. So the railroad was important for them because it was different stops that they made to get to freedom. So if you wanted the slave place was, thank you, Dad. If the slave place was in Lookout and you lived at Salem, you go as far as Lookout from Salem, maybe Woodland, maybe much that now, and there's a little house there and you hide there until the next night. If you get from Woodland to St. Peter's, then you go from St. Peter's to Put Your Head. Notice all the time you're heading closer and closer to the area that is safe, to the area where you can be free. Alright. So that's what the Underground Railroad was about. Look at your question.
No.
Look at your question. Sharon, could you share one of your questions with us?
Why did the slave want to
You want to find out something, and whatever you want to find out, I don't think Trevor heard, because you spoke very softly.
Why did the slave owners want to throw an iron to the slave?
Why did they want to throw an iron at the slave? Okay, so you still haven't found that out. Maybe when we finish this in another day, we'll find out. And Molly?
Why did Harriet Pennsylvania?
Why did she go to Pennsylvania? Alright. Yes. Why was freedom only in the north? I like these questions.
Because in the south.
You have a different question, get one? No, Marifa? Why did she have to take care of children? I'm going to take one. I'm going to come back to you right now. Because you said you had your question and you found the answer. What was your question? How did she die? Are you found the answer?
She died from the answer.
She has died.
She just found the answer and took my answer. She died naturally.
We haven't read as far as when she died. We read how she got injured. Not how she died. So you have to keep reading. Arika?
And my questions were, what is the Underground Railroad? And I got my
You got your answer. Very good, Priya.
Why did the table drop?
And we have found that answer. So, last person is
The Underground Leader.
why?
Why she was an Underground Railroad
You
leader?
want to know why she was an Underground Railroad leader? That information might be found at the back of our paper,
Yes.
which we can finish up as a part of our homework. Now, part of your homework would be as well to write biography, but we'll get to that at a later date. So you're just going to concentrate now on finish reading the biography that you have. Will you be able to do that for me?
Yes.
And we'll pick up next class. Now, one last thing. Based on this, because we're not finished reading, which objective haven't you been able to achieve today? We haven't finished reading about her, so we will not be able to determine yet whether she was brave or not.
No, I believe.
Keep that paper safe, and for homework tonight, finish the reading of the page at the back.
I will.
Alright?